Hey, this is Sister Kate here, once again driving out west, and what you're looking at right now is a field of wheat. This is like my third trip going through this area, and something that I noticed last time and this time was it's wheat harvest time. There were tons of combines out here cutting down wheat, and this is one that wasn't cut, and this is one right across the road that was cut. It's shorter, and right in front of me is a truck that heavy duty truck that probably is used for pulling, you know, grain or whatever you call it, the actual what am I trying to say, trailer where they dump the wheat. And over there a huge grain silo in operation where they're dumping wheat in piles, and then they're covering it up with some kind of plastic covers to keep the rain off of it. There's the air over here is kind of dusty from the wheat being harvested and moved around, and it's kind of interesting because Pastor Joe did his sermon this weekend on Shavuot, because Shavuot is the biblical holiday that happens at this time of year, and he tied it directly in with the wheat harvest, which it is tied in. You're supposed to give one of your offerings is supposed to be bread that you cook with leaven, and it's kind of interesting to be driving around and seeing that this is that time of year. And also Pastor Joe made a point that Joseph was storing wheat for the whole Egyptian empire, and that this year's wheat harvest is big, at least according to what I've seen. I have seen acres and acres and miles of these fields being harvested right now. And if you go to like grain storage supply, you know what, some years it's droughty, some years it's not. Sometimes there's a shortage of wheat or corn or soy, and sometimes it's not. This is one of those years when wheat is plentiful, and that would be a really good time to store it, just like Joseph did for the times when it is scarce. And it's measured out, again, biblically, there's a time talked about in the future where it's measured out for just a handful is going to cost a penny, which is inexpensive. It's a phrase to make it that wheat will be very expensive at that time because it will be scarce, versus you can buy 50 pounds of wheat for, you know, $10, $15 right now, and 50 pounds of wheat makes a lot of bread, and you can also plant with it. So it was interesting to hear Pastor's sermon. It's also interesting to see the real life application of it as I'm driving through an area that is full of wheat fields. Just something for you to think about. All right, bless you.